Bitch, I just got to Miami and I'm about to start manhunting. I'm so nervous. Okay, I need to put lipstick on. Hold on. I need to make sure my lips are nice and juicy and overlined. I already saw a guy riding his bike who looked so freaking hot, y'all. Oh my god. But I'm gonna go from hotel to hotel. Okay, y'all, I feel so cute. I'm gonna go. Wish me luck.
2 seconds later.
No, because I'm so fucking delusional. Let me update you guys on this whole manhunting situation. I go to the freaking pool and I find myself a man's. Like, I was literally, like, I saw him. I'm like, oh my god, his back. And I already knew right off the bat from looking at his back that, like, he was gonna be, yeah. So, bitch, I literally sat on, like, the lawn chair across from him. And I was just, like just chilling. Obviously not chilling, like, I was freaking out inside. And I'm so delusional that I literally went to the bar thinking that this man would follow me. I'm like, oh, for sure, he's literally gonna follow me. Like, what? No, he starts talking on the phone.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the content you love to hate. And today I have to admit, you're gonna hate it more than you're gonna love it. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it at all, gentlemen. The amount of entitlement that is coming your way as I very speak is unearthly. Alright, so before you quit the video, let's see how long you, me, and Ampu can survive this. Let's get started.
Okay, girls, this is my final outfit to go manhunting in Miami. And I'm also bringing my iPad so I can go on Hinge while I'm there. Okay, wish me luck. Bitch, I just got to Miami and I'm about to start manhunting. I'm so nervous. Okay, I need to put lipstick on. Hold on. I need to make sure my lips are nice and juicy and overlined. I already saw a guy riding his bike who looked so freaking hot, y'all. Oh my god. But I'm gonna go from hotel to hotel. Okay, y'all, I feel so cute. I'm gonna go. Wish me luck. I'll keep you guys updated. No, because I'm so fucking delusional. Let me update you guys on this whole manhunting situation. Also, I got a freaking tunicado. So, basically, I started trying to find myself a boyfriend, started walking around Miami. All of a sudden, a freaking homeless person comes up to me, asking me if I want to buy drugs. He's like, do you want some? I'm like, no thanks. Eventually, bitch, I passed by the Ritz-Carlton.
And of course, she had to eat, right? This is like try not to get furious challenge. Of course, not only is she incredibly unpleasant and annoying, she had to start to eat as well. Holy cow, let's continue.
And this little kid, like, opens the door for me. I'm like, okay, say less. I go to the freaking pool, and I find myself a man's. Like, I was literally, like, I saw him. I'm like, oh my god, his back. And I already knew right off the bat from looking at his back that, like, he was gonna be, yeah. So, bitch, I literally sat on, like, the lawn.
By the way, another word of advice. If a woman calls herself or her friends or whatever the word beach, just as a like general rule of thumb, just dismiss her immediately and run in the opposite direction, because there's nothing to be done with that woman and she's for the streets. This is like 101 red pill.
On chair across from him, and I was just like just chilling. Obviously not chilling, like, I was freaking out inside. And I'm so delusional that I literally went to the bar thinking that this man would follow me. I'm like, oh, for sure, he's literally gonna follow me. Like, what? No, he starts talking on the phone.
I love how this woman thinks that this guy has nothing better on his agenda than to follow some average woman, right? And I can assure you that this man is not your average Joe. This is not a guy with a nice personality. This is a Chad, all right? And this is the lengths that she will go to for men such as these. Just pathetic. I'm so glad that this guy didn't even look in her direction. Let's continue.
He's literally talking on the phone. Eventually he goes to the bar, and I was like, okay, this is my chance. But, like, girl, I was laughing. Like, I was literally dying of laughter, because, like, I was like, what am I doing? Like, literally, what am I doing? Like, I don't even go here. So I low-key self-sabotaged it for myself. And then, being the delusional queen that I am, I sat in the hotel lobby waiting for somebody to come. I'm like literally a movie moment. Like, who do I think I am? And then, bitch, I left. And now I picked up a tunicado, and I was like, maybe when I'm in there, there's gonna be, like, the love of my life, and I'm gonna, like, find him. Bitch, no. Obviously, I came to the beach because I'm like, maybe. But here I am alone. I might be going on a date on Wednesday. I don't even think he's cute. I just like, literally like for the plot, you know? But maybe I will do the
Just disgusting. This is the treatment that you're going to get if you don't have the nicest genes or you're not tall enough, alright? You can have many things going on for you, but it just, if you are not a top percentage of men, this is what they'll use you for free meals, for you know, just as like a plan B. I don't have anything better to do. Now, if this chat would have paid her attention, she would have dismissed this other guy immediately. But you know, she's left without options. So let's have, you know, let's go have a free meal, you know, for the plot. What a disgusting woman, guys. So this is why, just don't pay attention to these 304s. They don't deserve it. They don't respect you. And if you deal with them, that means you don't respect yourself either. Let's end this annoying and unpleasant TikTok.
this again. Like maybe I will because like I'm crazy. And I think next time I'm not gonna like stay in one specific location, but I'm like gonna go to like restaurants. And next time I probably won't go alone. Like this time I'm literally alone. I did see some cuties in like restaurants and stuff. But like that's so awkward. Like, I'm literally gonna be alone. Like, hey. And I know that when I hang up, I'm literally gonna like just sit here and like act like a damsel in distress. I can't. Like I actually like I really can't.
Couldn't care less, honestly. If you ask me, I don't care in the slightest. And I don't feel sympathy that these chads are using you as a somewhat better version of an S3X doll. Because that's what you deserve. That's the price you, madam, have put on yourself. Nobody else forced you to do this, alright? So this is the path you've chosen. And this is how you're gonna end up, with 4 cats being run through by the whole community. And your cats are gonna have a delicious, nice dinner on your last day of Earth. This is your future and this is what's awaiting you. And now, of course, the takeaway from this video, this woman is just the most cartoonish version you can get of a woman. I'm not saying that all women are like her, but most women indeed follow down her path. They're not as cartoonish as her, but they do the same mistakes. They think that they're God's gift to the earth, that they deserve a 10 out of 10 man. They're shocked and astonished when men don't follow them around. This is their idea of love, right? Remember, call this woman said, "Oh, I'm looking here for a boyfriend." Just going to a random town, talking to random strangers just because they are attractive. Meanwhile, she's dismissing all the men that actually care about her, right? So a lot of women doing the same mistakes, and they're gonna end up exactly like her. But now, gentlemen, let's add another layer of entitlement to our cake of entitlement by watching these women who states that women over 35 have more value. Wouldn't you know it?
You have to promise you're going to let me explain before you react. I was watching a video here on TikTok, and the guy said that women over 35 are 50% off. Like, women over 35 lose half of their value, right? And he wasn't really the kind of guy who should have had this kind of opinion, but I
literally said this in one of my latest uploads, where I said that these women are the equivalent of the left out food in a restaurant that they put at 50% off. So she's going to challenge me on that. Let's have a listen.
digress. When I was in my 20s, the younger you are, the less you know about your self-worth and your value, the more that you're still on the journey to understanding who you are and what you have to offer the world and what makes you special, unique, and great. That's when you're 50% off. That's when you will give yourself away for literally nothing. Okay. And maybe every 20 something is not like that. Please, if you're 20 something and you're watching this, do not feel that I'm talking about you, because obviously if you're the kind of 20 something that consumes this kind of content here on TikTok, you're a person who's more aware and you're coming into your own. But
yes, it's nice that you said that, because it turns out not every woman happens to be a 304, alright? It's shocking for some women, but yes, some are not corrupted by this hedonistic approach, a narcissistic approach to life, as you are, madam. And it just so happens, guys, it just so happens that the women who to marry younger and they have serious relationships, somehow their journey most of the time ends in a healthy marriage. While these women, their journey, quote-unquote journey, involves jumping from one banana to another banana. being community property, being a public toilet. This is what their journey involves. And they make the point that without this journey, they wouldn't have become such a gem of a person, wouldn't you see? Let's continue.
Understand that there's a reason why a lot of older men prey on women who are really young, because those women haven't developed the better boundaries yet. They haven't developed better, communication skills and just ways to assert themselves. They're probably still in their phase of, I just want him to like me, which can.
This woman said at the beginning of the video that we should not interrupt her before she's finished making her points, but it's impossible for me because she says one dumb thing after the other. I love how when women want men who are older because they are more mature, because they have mapped it out already, that's not predatory. That's absolutely fine. But when men prefer younger women because they are more innocent, more attractive, and they can build together, they're preying over them. What a bullcrap narrative and double standard.
Be really, really dangerous. So then a man like this man online comes around to women who are over 35, who now have the better boundaries in place, who now understand their worth, who now understands their values, and tries to get that woman to lower her value by saying, you're too old to have standards. See, when you're young, they take appreciation of the fact that you haven't established your standards just so much. And when you're older and you have those standards, they want to take advantage of the fact that you're older and say, lower those standards. Either way, they're trying to get something at a discount because they just can't afford you. They just can't afford it. They just can't keep up with you. They know that you are set way high above who they are, and it drives them crazy. So if you are 35 plus, remember, I didn't even meet my husband until I was 37. I got married at 38. I had my son at 39. I became a homeowner at 40. You don't have to lower.
Yeah, what she means is her husband became a homeowner at 40, and thus she also became one. Let's finish this clown TikTok.
The price for anybody, okay? You have value at any age that you are, and it doesn't go down because you get older. It actually goes up.
Yeah, sure. If that helps you sleep at night, I'm all right with that. But this TikTok actually makes me recall a conversation I had with my mother when I was younger. So this was like 4,000 years ago. But, she was telling me, Dan, you have to find a woman that is going to be loyal, that is going to be supportive, that is going to be feminine, with whom you can build together. And I said, Mother, please cut it out. I don't want that. I want a woman who has a lot of boundaries, who has an inflated sense of self-worth, who is coping with entitlement, who comes with trauma, baggage, 2 divorces, triple-digit number of men who have blown her back. Sorry guys, I meant experience, is what I'm trying to say, experience. I want a woman with experience. Now, of course, my mother after that said, well, I can't argue with that. That is every man's dream. And this never happened at all, of course. What I'm trying to make a point here, guys, is by saying that no man on this planet Earth prefers to play from another man's save file or get a car with a ton of mileage, a car with more mileage than a transatlantic plane, rather than build his own life together with an innocent and pure woman. So this woman can go to hell, guys. And now let's finish this video with a woman who is not so entitled. Now, initially I planned to have more entitlement coming your way, but Ampu told me, man, please stop. I've been passing away on most of your recent uploads. Please have mercy on my soul, okay? Allow me to live for once. And what can I tell you guys? I'm a merciful God. So let's get started with this talk and we'll finish with a commentary.
You can put a guy off. Yeah, you can. No, you can't. And let me give you some evidence to support my theory, okay? Case study, I'm going to use my boyfriend because it's easy. So when we first met, very soon into the relationship and into dating, I started, not intentionally, but I couldn't help it. I was doing things that I considered potentially icky. So, like, I wasn't polished every day. I was a bit of a chaotic mess at that stage of our relationship. I had anxiety. On our second date, I had a panic attack. Like, we were at a festival trying to leave, and I hate crowds and I get claustrophobic, and I had a full-blown panic attack. This guy barely knew me, but I was just like having a panic attack. Like, I couldn't help it. And I now say to him, wow, like, was that not slightly jarring? Did that not like put you off? No, No, guys make the decision quickly that they like you. So it didn't matter what I said. It didn't matter what I did. He was in it. It was fine. He was into it. I couldn't put him off. Fast forward a year later, still relatively early into a long-term relationship, I slipped my disc and I was a crippled mess and I couldn't walk. I could not walk. He took time off work to basically be my carer. He had to shower me, he had to take me to the bathroom, he had to do everything for me. And I was not looking cute. No. I felt disgusting every day. Like, it was horrendous. I felt gross. I was anxious. I was crying. It was awful. I couldn't walk. I was in pain. I was an absolute mess. I felt icky. And I swear to you, it was impossible for me to give him the ick. He was like, you know what? It doesn't make a difference. I still love you. I'm not going anywhere. I like you. Like, that is just how it works.
How many women, guys, do you think will do this for you? All right? If a woman does this for you, she's a keeper. But how many women will? I cannot tell you the amount of guys who go through bad periods in life, like they lose their job, or they just don't have motivation, or even, guys, there are stories about men who literally lose one of their parents, and in that period where they're feeling bad, the woman cheats on them and says, the other guy paid me attention, right? It's like, how many women do you think will do this for you? And here's the thing. These women, guys, no, not this one in particular, women in general, they whine about where are all the good men. They whine about men not being as masculine as they were before. Not being, you know, equally as good as before, which all of that is true. You know, men, same as all people on earth, we have degraded. But still, every woman has one of these men around as an option. A man that is willing to do all of this for her, that is willing to stay there till the end. All women, guys, okay, like 95% of them have this option. The guy who stays till the end, right? And they don't go for him in most of the cases. This is why I don't feel sympathy for the vast majority of these women, because they simply didn't care enough to go for the guy who's willing to do that. And on the other hand, as a man, how many women do you think, in terms of percentages, do you have around that are willing to do the same thing for you? Let's end the TikTok.
And I just honestly think the whole ick thing, that's a separate topic. But I just don't think men work that way. I just don't. I think when they like a woman, they like a woman. They're decisive. They're set on it. That's it. End of story. Full stop. Yeah, for us, there's loads of ifs and buts. Oh, I like him, but he did this and now I'm not sure and blah, blah, blah. Let's talk about it and think about it for 5 weeks. Guys just don't really work like that. And I think that's such a good thing because it means that you cannot mess up something with the guy that is right for you. It is impossible. So don't waste time trying to change or modify your behavior or alter things about yourself in the attempt of impressing him because there's no point. You don't need to.
I mean, kind of a bad takeaway to end the video. No one said you should not try anything at all just because he's there. But you get the point. I mean, literally in yesterday's video, we talked about how there's this one woman, right, who said if your man is not putting in 100% of the effort all the time, you deserve something better. This is the attitude that most women have. And again, guys, I'm going to mention, it's normal that women have more expectations. It's normal that they require more things in order to feel all right. But if a woman is not willing to do the same things that you're willing to do for her, you deserve something better. And that woman honestly doesn't deserve you. Okay, nobody is forcing these women to do the same amount of work or the same type of work as men, but we require the same willingness to walk through problems, right? The same loyalty, the same level of friendship. And we're going to close off the video on that thought, gentlemen. A little bit of a softer TikTok, you know, to quiet things down. I don't want you to continue the rest of your day just thinking about the entitlement we've witnessed. So leave me your thoughts about this, guys, and I'll be happy to see you next time. Have a good one.